Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I'm Don, and this is Cooking with Donnie. Now, my friends, they call me Donnie. Are you my friend? You better hope so. Welcome to my kitchen, covered in plastic, doing a little bit of remodeling. Painting the house a little bit too, I paint houses. Today we're going to be making a beef bone broth. Perfect for your summer cookouts with the family. Now, I got a lot of extra beef bones laying around. I got some vegetables from the grocery store. I got a stock pot here. I also got the oven ready to roast some of these vegetables. Now the first thing I'm going to do is get a little more comfortable. I got to take off my coat here and throw it over there. And I got to take off my shirt here. The key ingredient to cooking at home is to make sure that you have everything prepared, everything pulled out, ready to go. You also want to have an apron. And I put on a nice apron right here. It's my lucky apron. I wear it all the time. You always want to make sure it's tied tight in the back. Because if you don't get it tied tight in the back, you're going to get a little messy. And we don't want mess, okay? So I'm going to just tie it around here. Get a little bow. And we're ready to go. Alright, now that you got the beef in the pan, we got to get the vegetables in the pan. The next thing, you got to cut up these vegetables just right. And you got to make sure that you use a nice protective eyewear so you don't get anything in your beautiful eyes, okay? Especially onions. Especially onions. Now, I'm a tough guy, but you don't want to see me around some onions. I cry. I cry like a little baby. And you're going to have a nice saw here. Now, this saw is perfect. You want to have a nice, strong saw so you can hit all these vegetables like so. I'm going to take these, and I'm going to do this up here. We're roasting the vegetables, right? So I'm going to take the carrots, I'm going to throw them right there with the beef. Yes. Hey, go magoo, huh? Next we're going to do the celery, okay? So I'm going to take the celery, I'm going to do the tube. I'm going to take it, cut like 2 inches, okay? You take the celery, you throw the celery in there. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful. Next, I'm going to do the onion. Now this is very important. You got to do the onion just right. Just right. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, I take the onion, throw the onion in there. I'm going to be roasting these babies, so they're going to be in the oven for about 20 minutes. This here is the leek. You want about a good sized medium leek. One more time with the saw. I'm going to cut this baby up. See how I'm doing it in 2 inches? Perfect. You don't need this. And all the trash you can just throw right here. Alright. Now that should do it for your saw. You don't need the saw no more. So I'm just going to put that over there. Okay. We got the garlic. The head of the garlic has to sit just so on the cutting board. And my mom told me this is the best way to mince, okay? You don't want to listen to my ma, that's on you. But for me, I want to mince this garlic perfect, just so my recipe is complete. Look at that. That looks pretty good, don't it? So I don't like to use a knife. I like to use a baseball bat because it's nice and strong, you know what I mean? And this is what you do when you want to mince the garlic, okay? You want to line it up just like this, and you want to... Okay, so maybe that was a little hard, but listen. I'm going to look around, grab some of these pieces. Okay, so I found some of the garlic on the floor. Whatever, just wash it off. It's okay. Mama's never going to know. So, I think I found most of the garlic on the floor and around. But, that's what I put the plastic up for, you know, so I don't make a mess. I'm going to put it right there on the top of this. And look at that. That's a beautiful thing. We're almost done. We're ready to go here. 2 tablespoons of peppercorn, right? 1. And a 2. Perfect. All right, now we're going to put it in the oven. Let's just set it in here for about 20 minutes. And don't forget about it. Hey, ho. Now this is the only beef bone marrow soup recipe you're ever going to need. You understand me? Do you understand? I got 2 grenades in my house. And I'd blow myself up on mulberry before I give myself up. With this recipe, I would die with you, okay? Die. You understand? I think I'm done with my goggles here. Now, you might think I'm some kind of a soft guy for wearing these, but, you know, big girls don't cry, and neither do I. So let's put 20 minutes on the clock and take a little break. Follow me. Hey, all right, that was a good time. Now get your apron back on and your goggles because we're about to take this out of the oven, okay? I smell it. It smells good. Get your oven mitt because it's going to be hot. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It's just sizzling. You see that? Whew. Now that's a good roasted pan of vegetables. All right, I'm going to set this down here. After you get that all squared away, you're going to want to grab the bay leaves. 2 bay leaves. Not 3, not 1, not 4, 2. So I'm going to take out 2. Decent size here. And I'm going to throw them in the boiling water. Oh, hey, that's nice, huh? Drop those in there. I'm going to also put a punch of salt. Not a pinch, a punch. Okay? You see that? Now that's a punch. That's a punch of salt. All right, so instead of putting it in here, you're going to just go like that. That's how you do it. It's the Italian way. Now we're ready for the vegetables, huh? So, I'm going to grab my pan again, one more time. And let's throw it in there. Now, my mother always uses a wooden spoon. I don't like a wooden spoon. I like a wooden bat. So I'm going to use the same bat that I used for the garlic. Right here. Okay. I'm going to step it right over here. Put it on top. And let's get it in there. Hey. Oh. Hey, and if you don't get it all in there, forget about it. Huh? Now that my roasted vegetables are in, I'm going to take my wooden bat, give it a little stir. This is key. You're going to want to turn it down to low. You want to simmer this because you don't want this to cook too fast. It's going to stay on the stove for about 8 hours. You got something to do? Good. Go do it because this takes a while. Now that this part's done, I can go take a break, take care of some more business, and we'll come back to it. An important part of this whole recipe is that you want to use a soft wise guy. You don't want to use a tough wise guy like me. You want to use one that cuts the papers, okay? It's my Goomba's recipe. May he rest in peace. You're gonna love it. You capiche? And with that being said, I'm just gonna put this lid back on. Simmer for about 8 hours, okay? Oh, got a bay leaf on there. Let's just put this here. Now, just so you know, this recipe is top secret, okay? If you tell anybody else about this, even your mother, I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna break both of your knees, period. And then I'm gonna take both of your knees and put them in the soup because the best juice comes from the knee bones. Did you know that? Well, now you do. Remember that. Now that you got that all set up, I'm gonna put away my leftovers, the stuff that I'm not gonna be using, right here. Got me some duct tape and some plastic, always. So you want to make sure that the plastic's all laid out like this, and that your leftovers are gonna go away for a little bit, okay? Next time, Nikki will give me a hand. Not today. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up like this, like it's Christmas time, you know what I mean? And always make sure you got duct tape. It's the best thing in the kitchen. All right, there we go. And just put it in the freezer for later. Thanks for nothing, you schmuck. Deal with it later. The guy never was a stand-up guy anyways, so just forget about it. Don't ruffle my feathers. Capiche? Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. That smells good. Well, in conclusion, that should sit on the stovetop for about 8 to 24 hours, however long you feel. If you got something to do, go do it. You go run some errands, you go get the papers, whatever you want to go do. Just make sure you get back here by 8 hours. You're going to check on that, and should be good. I never said nothing, okay? I never was here. We never did this. Let's go about our business, okay? This has been Cooking with Donnie. I'll see you next time, I hope.